saying? Throw that bitch. Go.
I got you. Hold on.
Boom.
No look. Put it with that no look. Alright, fuck it. Let's get in it, brother.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Hey, man.
Man, it's been a crazy week, eh?
Boy.
Been a crazy week, man. Where do we even start?
Hey, man.
Actually, first of all, let's start here. Let's start with our sponsor.
Start with our sponsor.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Sponsor is Espelon. Espelon. Espelon.
Espelon.
Espelon.
Yeah. Espelon.
Yeah. We're gonna check it out, you know.
There you go.
Yeah, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Espelon.
Yeah.
We got the little, you know, we got a mixed drink today. You know what I'm saying?
Something you done concocted? You done,
a little bit. I mean, it's not too complicated.
Okay.
The pineapple juice and orange juice and tequila. Okay. That's okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, simple shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, we got a long show, so we gotta pace ourselves today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, man, no problem.
Hey, shout out to the homie Key, Big Coop.
Yeah, man.
For coming through. You know.
Hey.
We had a fun time.
Hey, the funny part is, I got two niggas that's like, nah, next time that nigga on the show, I got
right. Yeah.
I gotta be on there.
Yeah.
They be like, I'll be like, hey man, you need to come on the pod. Hey, make sure that Eagles nigga there.
Yeah, right. It's all out war. Hey,
they coming for you, dog. They coming for you, man.
They definitely headhunting.
Yeah.
That nigga headhunting us.
Yeah.
They coming back at that ass.
Get your ass, motherfucker.
Pause.
Yeah, pop. Pause.
But since we talking that football, it's been the last couple days, man, with the draft.
Man, with the draft.
Shout out
to Shedeur.
Hold on.
Oh, my bad.
To the number 2 pick. The number 2 pick. Bruh. Travis.
Oh, my bad. I thought you were talking about the Browns pick.
No.
I was a little stuck.
Shout out to Travis Hunter for getting that number 2 pick, man.
Shout out to Trav.
Young man put in his work.
Yeah, man.
So, yeah, man.
I was proud of him because people thought that, thank you, brother. Thank you. They said when he went to Jackson State with Deion, you know what I'm saying, he making a mistake. Instead of going to Florida State, because, you know, Florida State wanted him.
Yeah.
But Deion took him under his wing. And Deion did a great job with the young man. You know what I'm saying? He, you know, besides, you know, the girlfriend thing, you know, just kind of whatever. But besides that, man, he made sure Travis got paid in college.
Yep.
Travis left college with at least $5 million, at least.
Boy.
You know what I'm saying? So, man, he took care of him, man, for real.
Man.
But, yeah, man, shout out to Trav.
That's big time right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Good stuff.
You like the Chiefs pick?
The first round pick?
Yeah.
I actually do, because he comes from a school that, you know, I mean, they produce athletes. When you go there, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you go to Ohio State, like, you got to be able to ball, because people everybody can ball.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want your spot taken from a freshman. You know what I'm saying? And you a junior, you've been there for 2 years, so you always got to work and make sure that you know what I'm saying, on top of your game.
I like how you said that, because, yeah, when you go to Ohio, you got to play ball. And I like how they introduce themselves on the little opening, like starting lineups. Ohio State. You know what I'm saying? Like,
when they come.
Like, that's just like, that's prestigious.
Yeah, prestigious.
You know?
Right.
Nigga, we earned this.
Yeah.
I worked hard for this. So you speak it with confidence.
Shout out to my nigga Tim. He a big Ohio State fan for some reason.
Hmm.
This nigga, yeah, he is though. That's shout out to my barber Tim, man. Ohio, this nigga, how that happened, I don't know. Maurice Claret. I think he said Maurice Claret is when he started liking Ohio State. So, can't call him a bandwagon if he's been there since Maurice Claret. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
So, let's just talk about the elephant in the room. Shedeur. How you feel about that?
I mean, everybody know what it is. Everybody know what it was. If you on my page, you know how I feel about the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of bullshit, a bunch of hater shit, a bunch of racist shit, a bunch of owner shit, a bunch of bullshit. Everybody know that. When you got NFL analysts, when you got niggas like Mel Kiper and shit, like saying, hey, I ain't never seen this before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he calling it out.
Right.
Like he letting us know, like, nah, these owners they on some bullshit.
Blatant disrespect.
Blatant disrespect, yeah.
So when I reached out to you earlier and I said, remember the word purpose. Remember the word purpose.
Remember the word
and
purpose.
The reason, and this, I'm about to go ahead and explain myself.
Go ahead.
This year, we saw 2 young men and 2 fathers. One purposely had teams not pick his son so he could play with his son. Purposely. The league follows suit. Don't pick Bronny. Don't pick Bronny.
Yeah.
Reverse that. Not reverse it. Tables turn. Switch it around. Switch it around. Okay. Well, us owners in the NFL, we still want to let this arrogant black guy know who's running the show. So we are going to purposely, that word again, not pick this dude.
Right.
And then let's have the Browns purposely draft him.
Everybody knows that the Browns is where quarterbacks go to die.
Where did Deion say he didn't want Shedeur?
In the Browns.
And they purposely.
And they got 5 other quarterbacks. And they drafted 1 too. So you draft 2 quarterbacks.
In the 3rd round.
Yeah. You have 2 quarterbacks in 1 draft, and you already got 3 on your roster. That don't even make sense.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said purpose. Remember that word. Purposely did this bullshit.
And you know what? I didn't see who was behind them, but they might have done that just so Pittsburgh couldn't get him. You know what I mean? I didn't see who was behind them, but Pittsburgh, they still had a 5th round pick. If the Browns are drafting, they still had a pick there. So it could be some other fuck shit, some other bullshit. Them niggas could have drafted him just so Mike Tomlin couldn't get his hands on him. You know what I'm saying? And then now they got control. Now they ain't even got to play this nigga.
Exactly. Because they stacked him.
Yeah, they stacked on quarterback
position.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, man. Don't.
Playing with this young man's life, man.
I don't like that shit.
I don't either.
It's the fact that y'all know he look good on the field, man. Like he needs some work in some areas, but in most of the quarterback criteria areas, he's fine.
If you can draft Mitchell Trubisky,
thank you,
over Deshaun Watson and Patrick Mahomes, and then turn around and Daniel Jones goes, I think the next year. Come on, dog. You not going to sit there and tell me Mitchell Trubisky only had 1 year in college, like that he started. He only had 1 year.
Yeah.
And he went before Patrick Mahomes. Now, granted, back then, people didn't know what Pat was. But Pat was still, he was Shedeur back then, I guess, if you want to put it in the, you know what I mean?
Right. No,
but everybody knew what Deshaun Watson was because the nigga won the Heisman and won a national championship and beat Alabama.
Yeah.
Like, niggas wasn't beating Alabama back then like that.
Not at all.
So, it's just a bunch of BS. And we go back to that draft, and I'm going to say it. They're going to take care of the white quarterbacks first. They're going to make sure the white quarterbacks get the higher draft picks so they can get their guaranteed money and they can move around in the league. The black quarterbacks always get pushed on the back burner like there's something missing about them. There's something missing.
Mm-hmm. They've been saying that since before Doug Williams.
Exactly.
And look what Doug Williams did.
Won a Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts won a Super Bowl. Unfortunately, it was against us. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like you got, I mean, Lamar Jackson won 2 MVPs. Really took Joe Flacco's job.
Yeah, he did.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. And then, then Joe Flacco too. What the fuck? You know what? Don't get me started.
Like this conversation can go on.
It can go a whole lot of. You can go on. Yeah.
Shout out to Shedeur. The dreams are coming true regardless. If people are trying to make it rough, a bumpy road to get there.
Right.
You put in your work. Your father's put in his work. He's helping other young athletes get to where they need to be. Shout out to Dion, Coach Prime, the Sanders family.
Yep.
You know, because we've seen other families do this.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't gonna hate on them because I actually like I'm a fan of Peyton Manning. Because what that man did on the field, you know.
He used to beat us all the time.
He did. I mean, yeah. You know, I can't ride with him, but
my son,
I respect him.
Unfortunately, my son is named after that nigga because his mama was a fan.
Yeah. You can't not respect that man's work.
Yeah.
You know.
Right.
But they did it.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's our color to do it, our turn to do it.
Yeah.
Let's get it done.
Let's get it done.
Come on, man. Don't stand in the way.
Hey, you know the other thing I know. Hey, shout out to Shiloh too. Shiloh got picked up by Tampa Bay. Undrafted free agent. They signed him right after the draft.
Yeah. That's what's up though. That's cool.
Yeah. But you know what? What they did, I don't think there was I have to look. I don't think there was a Colorado player taken in the top 5. I know Shiloh got drafted, you know what I'm saying, like at the end of the draft, basically unrestricted free agent.
Damn.
Basically, they already knew they was gonna sign you, you know what I'm saying? They knew they was gonna get you. They just didn't want to draft you.
Yeah.
So they can lowball you on the pockets.
It's cool like that. Not on the lowball or the pockets, but you know, just take some of the heat off the family. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's true. Yeah,
you know?
yeah. And then Horn, the wide receiver, the what's the name? Horn, his pops was in jail. You know, the one that's pops is in jail.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, he got drafted, but it was like the 208th pick, whatever pick number that is. But I think that's like 5th round, somewhere up in there. But yeah, like he got drafted too. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen with Shiloh though. It's gonna surprise a lot of people, but I'm quoting it now. Shiloh gonna get a job and he gonna stay in the league because he's a locker room guy. He's funny as if you watch him online. That nigga is hilarious.
Yeah.
That nigga is funny.
Yeah.
He be roasting his family and shit. Like he told he told Shedeur when he didn't get drafted in the 2nd round. He was like, nigga, they ain't draft you in the 2nd round. What you think they gonna do to me?
Right.
And then he looked at Dion. Then he looked at his dad. He said, "This is all your fault for being too great." He said, "This is your fault, man." Nah, dude is funny, but you know, you can tell he's a people person. He's very, you know, relatable. You know what I'm saying? He make people laugh. So I bet you gonna get in that locker room and people gonna like him to where they ain't gonna want to see him leave. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah, I think you spot on with that. I want to see them both do their thing.
Yeah, man. Me too, man. I want to see
give
them
them a
both
fair
do
shake.
good. Yeah,
They deserve it.
Yeah, man. Hey, stop trying to choke us out, man, when y'all see greatness coming through, man.
Yeah, we also want to, give our condolences to Derek Harmon.
Man, most definitely.
That's an unfortunate situation.
Most definitely. That was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. You know what? I almost shed tears for that. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
like that shit,
that's
man.
devastating.
Yeah, that shit had a little lump in my throat.
Yeah, that's
You
like,
know what I mean?
that's just, it's hard to swallow.
Yeah, man. No diddy.
No diddy. Yeah. But yeah. Is that all on the football? That's all we got on football?
I mean, you know, I ain't gonna beat he's drafted, so I ain't gonna beat it to death. You know what I'm saying? But everybody know what it was. You know what I mean? Everybody know what it was. When you got analysts and everybody on TV saying the same thing, like, nah. And then you got these assholes out here that's like, oh, he's not that good. He's a da-da-da. But you know what? You go in the comment section and everybody is hating is white. Everybody that's hating is white. You might see a couple peppers in there a little bit, you know, but not a lot. Yeah, anyway. Done with that one. Well, let's keep it in football.
I was going to say, since we on football, let's talk about a football player, ex-football
Former
player. Former football player. How do I even word this shit? I just gotta talk the way I need to talk.
Yeah, go and say it. Say what you gotta say, Cletus. Go and say it.
Bro, you stupid. You, Shanon Sharpes.
Country bumpkin.
Shanon Sharpes. This has got to be the dumbest shit I have ever heard in my life. From someone, and not saying that dumb shit don't happen, not saying that we don't do dumb shit, I don't do
right.
But
niggas do dumb shit.
All that living his truth, speaking the truth, and not fucking with certain types of women and likes of women. Bro, everything you said that you ain't about, you just proved to the world that you are about.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Your word means nothing at this point.
I know, that's crazy.
Nothing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The fact that you got she's 20 or 21, whatever she is.
I think she's just 20.
The fact that you got this young,
she might be 21 now.
Little girl. First of all, let me just say that ain't worth 50 million.
First of all, ain't no coochie worth 50 million.
It ain't even, bro. That's a $50 I hit on the nightstand type shit.
Right.
$50, not 50 million.
Yeah, I'm about to say she'll be free.
But since but let me just say this: you want to be on your late night sex capades with this little girl doing your little choke and poke. Now it's about to get you in trouble.
That's crazy.
Now it's about to get you in trouble.
He said he needs something he can control. He can dominate. He don't like being talked back to. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of women out here.
It's a lot of grown women.
It's a lot of
grown women
that would have.
Yeah.
I don't think now. You know what I mean? Now he's kind of damaged goods in the media. You know what I mean? So yeah. How you go from Nicole Murphy?
Nah, bro. How you messing with a little girl? And first of all, she young.
Right, so she dumb.
And you doing videos? You doing recorded sessions?
Was he?
Yeah, remember you didn't see the statement he put out talking about?
Yeah, he
might put out
a 30-minute clip or something.
30-second clip.
Yeah.
But it's really a 10-minute video. He don't have it.
Yeah.
And then you don't even have the video.
You don't even got how do you not have the video? Nigga.
You are on a status level to where you supposed to, man, whoever in your corner ain't got nothing to do with this private life stuff, obviously. But you give up way too much good information to not follow suit yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. My grandma said it.
Yeah.
My granddaddy used to tell me.
Yeah.
If a hog holler, it ain't no good.
If somebody spit over your head, it ain't raining.
It ain't raining.
Whatever the fuck they be saying. He be coming up with all these analogies. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, you ain't practicing what you preaching. You ain't following your own footsteps. Come on, man. Like, I'm not at that level. Yeah. Hopefully I get to that level financially or whatever. But at the end of the day, I'm not putting myself in that type of position.
Nah, man, niggas gotta know how to move.
I'm not putting myself in that type of position.
Niggas gotta know how to move.
You ain't messing with young chicks at the age of 30 or 35. This brother 50 something, mid 50s.
Mid 50s.
Come on, man.
19. Well, you know what? Okay, so Paul. So with that being said, because I made a statement online because I jumped on a little post, stuff be coming through your news feed and shit. And then, I jumped on there and then it was a lot of people on there saying, you messing with this young girl, da 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 da. And I did say, if you gonna come at him, you gotta come at everybody. Cause man, these rich white people do that shit all the time.
Yeah,
Leonardo DiCaprio,
Yeah.
Hugh Hefner, I think Robert De Niro even got a little younger now. Like it's a lot of celebrities that got Bill Belichick.
Oh yeah, he went real young.
And
yeah.
And they're still in college.
But my thing is, if you're gonna go that young and you just trying to get your rocks off, have a little something fun, bro, that's a fly by nighter. That's a one and done.
That ain't no keeper.
You keeping this little thing around, man.
She must have been nasty.
I don't want to know. Hey, she ain't 50 million nasty.
Nah, ain't nobody 50 million nasty.
And the fact that you try to give her 10, bro, that just lets me know everything that's about to come out is real talk.
She probably plugging this nigga. So.
Talking about it's a shakedown. No, you.
This is a shakedown.
No, if it's a shakedown, that means you know you guilty. No. That means you know you done did some shit.
Right.
To where, damn, this motherfucker got me. I'm backed up in a corner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he came out the gate looking hella guilty. And that nigga Stephen A said, well, you know what? I wasn't there.
Right.
I'm not standing with you, brother.
Hey, you know what, though? I thought that was hella boosted.
That nigga put the car in reverse real quick.
Yeah, he did that. I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Don't come at me. Once he loses his job, don't come at me.
Until they say otherwise.
Right. Until my bosses, like that nigga like to say, my bosses
at Disney.
Slave ass nigga. Yeah, man. I didn't like how Stephen A did that though, man. Like you ain't had to say shit.
You didn't have to say nothing
at all. You ain't had to go through it was like a whole 20-minute rant.
He didn't have to say nothing. He made it very clear that, me and Shannon be on these private jets, but I didn't see nothing. I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Like cause he know. He knows something. He knew something.
Nigga, Stephen A know where the bodies is buried. That nigga, he probably know more than just that girl.
Man, exactly. That's my point. That's my point.
That might be the problem. You better hope don't nobody else come and shake this nigga down.
Hey, she got a friend. You know what I'm saying? That's how he made it seem like, damn, I could be next.
Yeah.
You know? Hey, man.
I will say Stephen A keep his little love life on the low. And I don't think he out there doing no dumb shit. He love his bosses too much.
It's a fact. That is
crazy word.
How
can I make my bosses more money? When that nigga said that, I said, nigga, every day I wake up, I think about how can I make my bosses more money. That sound like the most slavish shit ever.
That's some coon ass shit.
That sound like the most slavish shit ever.
Man.
Think about how to make my masters some more. Pick as much cotton as I can for this nigga.
Hey, man.
Putting pounds in. Yeah.
I just don't like,
crazy, yeah.
Like I said, Shannon's words don't really carry no weight at this point. And I was really, like, I always been in dude's corner, man. Like, I liked him as a football player. I liked him, when he got into the media. I had his back when he was getting dogged by Skip, or Skip was trying to dog him. You know what I'm saying? I watched Nightcap. I watched some of the Club Shade podcast.
I ain't watched Club Shade in a minute, but I know what you mean. Though.
I don't watch every interview, but depending on who the guest is, I watch it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, bro, how could you do something that dumb?
Yeah. This shit crazy.
And speaking of dumb,
I'm sorry. You already know why I'm laughing. Go ahead to the next one.
Speaking of some dumb ass shit, I don't even know if I want to talk about it.
Through the wire.
I don't even know if I want to talk about this one because it bothers me to talk about. I don't know if I want to. Kanye,
Second deep through the wire.
what the fuck is wrong, man? Is it
Oh my
at this point?
God.
Is it for record sales or is this
I
a real
don't-
conversation?
I don't know. It was 8 years and
The
through the
nigga
wire.
just said, you know what? I'm gonna tweet it out today. Man, I used to boop to my cousins.
That nigga said,
Like-
yeah. Now you can say it as our pod.
I
Fuck
know.
it.
I don't want to
Yeah.
say it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like,
I
ugh.
know. I know. It's
Like, what? I'm censoring myself. Ain't no sound effects,
my
nothing. That's me.
God.
Like, bro.
Ooh, shit, boy. Hey.
But it when Amber Rose said he like getting paid.
Did she?
Yeah.
She said Kanye did?
He like getting paid.
Ah, man. I
You know what
ain't
I'm
even
saying?
know
Like-
that shit.
Weird shit go on to people, man. It's just
That's crazy. They said, who was that said that shit? Oh God, that's gross too. You remember the little porn star? She went on, she was trying to spill the tea on all the NBA players and shit.
Superhead.
Nah, it wasn't her. It was some
Somebody
other
more
little
recent?
shit. Yeah, it was more
Selena
recent.
Powell.
I don't know her name.
Little petite.
I think so.
Yeah, I think Selena.
Yeah.
I think you're talking about Selena Powell.
Yeah, I had to go look at her name, but she said these niggas like shit cookies. These niggas get so bored. She said the NBA players.
Yeah, that's what you're talking about.
get
Yeah,
so
Selena
bored.
Powell.
Yeah, these
yeah.
niggas like weird shit like shit cookies. Like, nigga, who wants to eat that shit? Like, that's like weird. So I couldn't even imagine what a lot of these niggas is doing. Like, because they got so much money, they can have women every day. So they get bored, is what they say. You know what I mean? And they would
That
like to do
bored?
weird shit.
That bored, nigga.
Nigga.
That bored?
Nah, I can't be
Man.
that bored. I'll be Lou Williams before I get that bored.
Man.
Shit, I have 3. I'll be Neo before I
Right.
get that bored.
Yeah, for real.
That's entertainment.
In itself.
Yeah, in itself. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
You're going to always be busy. You're going to be juggling. Yeah, 3 of them. Yeah.
Hey. I just hope that, honestly, I don't really care what kind of help he gets.
At this point, I don't.
Because we can't keep feeling sorry for niggas who for one didn't have to share this information,
Right.
and for two is in a better place financially than most of the people out here.
Right.
I feel like you do.
He's a 1%er.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
doing whatever the fuck he wants. He don't care. He doesn't care. This is what us talking about is the reason he's doing this
Exactly.
shit.
It's
So,
for shock value. It's for
Yeah.
keep his name relevant. Just like the interview with DJ Academics.
in the KKK shit.
Yeah, when he just honestly just went and changed into character.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they said after the camera stopped, he was a regular person again.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Then once the camera rolling, you like this alter ego. You know what I mean? You Yeezy, I guess. You Ye. You know?
Hey, come on, man. Quit with all the shenanigans.
Yeah, I don't feel sorry for him. It's if it did happen, I mean, that's hella unfortunate. You know what I mean? But you can't take nothing he say serious. He could have been selling saying that shit to sell records to gay people.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
How do you put that kind of target on your own back when nobody asks you the question?
He might want the Jews to feel sorry for him. Who
Yeah,
knows?
something. I don't know
Like,
what's going on.
Yeah.
It's weirdo shit though. You see his teeth and shit? Like his mouth just look weird. Like number one is like
From
nigga-
sucking dick.
nigga always
Shit.
from through the wire.
Nigga got lockjaw. Shit. The fuck? Damn.
Nigga look like he always ashy, bro. And then his teeth don't make it no better because it look like it hurt. Look like them motherfuckers hurt to be in his mouth. Shit weird. Niggas get weird. I never want to get rich enough to where I just start doing weird shit because I'm bored.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like that's no longer I don't know. You're no longer yourself.
People say don't never say what you won't do. I'm not doing that.
Nigga, I ain't never going through the Y.
Exactly.
Shit, fuck that.
And the Y ain't going through me either.
Nigga, no diddy.
Shit.
At all.
At all.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. Hey. And back to another serious positive note. Shout out to the Arenas family. Elijah.
Most definitely.
Elijah was in a bad car accident a couple days back. Hoping that, he ended up in a coma. And
is he still in a coma?
I don't know. I don't know. I have to check.
Yeah.
He just signed with USC.
Yeah.
Boy, he was hooping too. He had been hooping.
He's next up.
Yeah. So,
shout out to the Arenas family, man. Did they ever say what happened?
They said there was no drugs or alcohol in play, but he tore up a fucking Tesla truck. He tore that.
He might have just been sleepy or something and dozed off.
Right.
That happens too.
It happens.
You working too hard or doing too much, and maybe out with some chicks, a chick. He trying to get home or something. He like, nah, I want to go to my own bed instead of, not trusting people. Because I'd be like that if I had.
I'm definitely like that.
Yeah, I'm not about to sleep in your house with my wallet and all this shit around you.
Yeah.
And I don't know you like that. It's a meet, greet, beating. I'm out.
Sorry.
Yeah, deuces.
Yeah, man. So hopefully he pulls through that situation.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, for sure, man. Shout out to that. Shout out to our homegirl too while we were talking about this. Shout out to Tamika. Our prayers are with you for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because I know that you love your daddy. You used to talk about your daddy all the time, man.
Whether it was good or bad, it was always a good story.
Yeah, it was always a good story. It was always a good story, man.
So yeah, shout out to Holloman family. Sorry,
yeah.
Holloman family.
Heart goes out to you, man. When I seen that online, like I was, I felt bad, like another, a lump in my throat because it's our sister, you know what I'm saying? And I know, she hurt. Yeah, man. So shout out to you, man. Prayers up, and hopefully that you, keep your spirits up and your family too.
Yeah. I just want to hit on this real quick. Brian be shining by my boy's drink when you see that nigga.
Hey, he know where you work.
He know where you work, nigga. He gonna pull up on you.
Yeah.
He is going to pull up on you.
He is gonna pull up. And he probably gonna show you the little clip of the podcast too.
Man. He gonna know who he is because he gonna have that damn Eagle shit on.
Yeah. If you ain't seen shit.
Man.
Already.
So if you owe the nigga a drink, get him a fucking drink.
Get him a drink.
Call it, we're even. Call it square.
Get the nigga a drink.
Shit.
Through the wire. Crazy.
Hey, and I want to go on record. I'm changing my pick coming out the West. Not the one that I think is going to win, the one I want to win. I'm fucking with LA now.
With the Clippers?
The Clippers.
Yeah.
They nigga.
I know. Yeah, they looking like Kawhi-ish.
Right. That nigga been putting it in, boy.
Yeah.
No diddy. Hey, it came back. Like he is back. Like he's back. And I hope the nigga don't get hurt all of a sudden again.
Nigga might just be back for the playoffs and then fade out at the beginning of the season.
That's what he do though. That's what they allow him to do.
Hey, fuck it.
But the Clippers is looking good, man. Clippers looking real good.
Have they ever even made it to the championship?
Hell no.
I know they ain't got no banners, but have them niggas even made it to the championship?
Well, Western Conference Finals?
No.
To the
NBA finals?
Oh,
yeah.
Hell no.
It's crazy work. Could be the first.
Fucking Clippers.
So you going them and the Celtics? LA, but
man, fuck
LA.
The Celtics, man.
Fuck the look.
Cavs is coming out the East.
Fuck the niggas.
Cavs is coming out the East.
I fuck with the Cavs.
Because Milwaukee can't seem to fucking get it right.
If it's LA and Cleveland, I'm going with LA.
LA who?
Clippers.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll see what the Lakers is doing. They struggling in the first round, so
yeah, well, it's the Lakers.
It ain't gonna. It is what it is.
Everybody's on that bandwagon. Whatever.
Whatever.
Hey, Kevin Gates, you tripping?
Hey man,
You trip, nigga. You out here with Brittany Renner like you got a brand new car off the lot. That motherfucker was on the used lot.
That motherfucker, that motherfucking $200 car Kevon was talking about. Yeah, that's how I ran through that bitch.
Ran through.
Yeah.
And you worried about how Savannah looking at LeBron.
And that, nigga, you don't know what could have happened that morning. He could have been mad at her. She could have been mad at him. The cameras is on, and she like, she live with this nigga. She like, I ain't gonna be fake. I ain't about to. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what could have happened. You know what I mean? Could have been a lot of shit happen. They could have had a disagreement or just kind of whatever. They couldn't have, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, get out of other people's relationship.
Yeah, that was fucking stupid.
Yeah, that was just dumb.
So, how you feel about...
Hold on, Paul. Do you think that he did that to... Because this is what kind of nigga I think Kevin Gates is. I think he'll do some shit like that to cause division, friction, and then go try to holler at her.
Oh, he definitely that type of nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know him like that, but he just seemed like that type of nigga.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Get her to cheat. Cause you know what I'm saying? And that's why Bron stood by his wife like that. Like, nah, nigga.
And he's supposed to.
Fuck you. Okay, so what do you think about niggas saying he didn't walk up on Kevin Gates like that, like he did Stephen A.
He didn't.
Well, you know why? Because Kevin Gates ain't shit. Like, who the fuck?
Stephen A ain't shit either. But
why he was Stephen?
but I know what you're saying though. Yeah.
Stephen A has a platform, and he's on top in his platform, just like LeBron is. Sitting courtside, if you showed that picture to a whole bunch of white people, they'd be like, "Who the fuck is this dude and the Muslim chick?"
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Well, nobody even know who he is. So he trying to bring attention on himself by doing that. Right. Niggas always clout chasers trying to be relevant. You know what I mean? And I thought that was boozy as fuck coming to sit courtside and niggas saying that shit. If he would have walked up on Kevin Gates like that, number one, it would have been more of a conversation between the two of them, but not just Bron. You know what I'm saying?
I think Bron addressed it very well though. Did you see his Instagram
post?
Yeah.
He said,
nigga said, I don't.
He said, you're a peasant, nigga. Like, you a little nigga.
Yeah. He sunned your ass for real.
He really did. He said, I'm a billionaire, nigga. You barely got millions.
If that.
Yeah. I mean, that's how you got to look at it.
Yeah. Yeah, he played that one right.
You know what I'm saying?
He played that
like,
one right.
If he would have done that, that would have gave Kevin Gates way more clout than he deserves. You know what I'm saying? So I'm cool with him not even paying that nigga no mind. And then let's be honest, them niggas get in the ring. Bron kicking this nigga ass. I don't give a fuck nobody say. Y'all can call Bron whatever the fuck you want. The nigga still motherfucking 6'8", 6'9", with workout. Nigga run up the fucking court the way he do. You don't think that nigga can fight? At 6'9", and this, man, come on, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Kevin Gates is not whooping LeBron at all. And I'm not saying that because, you know, I was a fan. I still like Bron. I ain't a fan like I used to be, but you know what I'm saying. But niggas need to start getting serious, bro. Niggas just be saying shit for the internet, dog. Yeah, man. It's dumb shit. Yeah.
So another nigga that be doing, I feel like be doing shit for the internet. It's funny you said that because this is what I was thinking.
Transition.
How you feel about Shaq? You think he has something to do with that shit too? Cause Shaq seems like he real petty, but it seems like he seemed like he be real jealous about bullshit.
He really does.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you know what? I don't know because I only seen it on that clip and I ain't heard nobody else say nothing about it. But that's most definitely Matt Barnes on the phone.
Yeah, that's definitely his phone. I mean, his voice. Yeah.
And somebody recorded him. So if y'all don't know what we're talking about, there's a clip. You can go on my page. It's on there. It's a clip of Matt Barnes being recorded. You know what I mean? And he talking to the chick. He talking to the chick that set up Shanon Sharpes or whatever.
Yeah.
And they're saying that Shaq had something to do with it. He's saying on the phone, he's like, hey, Shaq said he got a hefty check if you can bring up some dirt on Shannon. Da 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 da. Why they got beef? I forget. I don't even know.
Last year, when Shaq made the comments about the Joker getting another MVP over Shaq. That's how it all started. And then Shaq and Shannon started going back and forth about it.
Cause Shannon said that he was
careers.
jealous. Yeah. No, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But that, I mean, come on now. Like, that's not. If you trying to ruin a man's career over that,
right?
You more than petty, nigga. You a bitch. I
Right.
don't give a fuck how big you was.
That's exactly how I started thinking. I'm like, man, that's some bitch ass shit right there, man.
Shit.
Like, again, Shannon, you dumb as fuck fucking with this girl. But Shaq, come on, man. Like,
I hope it's not true.
I hope it's not true. Because that's a bad look.
But
that's a bad look for us as men, man.
Man, that's crazy.
Like, I'm not that type of dude. Nah. I'm not moving like that.
Nah.
I don't care.
Yeah, I ain't gonna come get you like that. Not for something small like that. Like, you would have had to fucked up my marriage or something for me to come for your career like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, just because you don't think I'm the best, or you say like I'm jealous or something, or just kind of whatever. Just words ain't gonna, you know what I mean? They ain't gonna do too much of shit, especially on the podcast when you just sharing your opinion of how you feel.
Yeah.
If you call me a bitch, then I might have to confront you in your face. You know what I'm saying? But otherwise, I mean, shit. You say you jealous.
Yeah.
And that don't even make sense. But that was Matt Barnes' voice on that goddamn call. And man, yeah, that shit was crazy.
It's too much tear down in the community of brothers.
Man.
Like, again, if you want to take it to a level like that over just those words that was posted on the internet and said over the airwaves, like, come on, man.
Yeah, that's just
like,
that's bitch shit.
You gotta get your feelings in check.
That's bitch shit, bro. Yeah, that's a whole nother. But you know what? Shaq been in LA for a long time. He been the nigga there for a while. You know, I mean, he brought him 3 championships. Da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? He been that guy there for a minute. So when somebody else come to town,
he don't even live in LA though.
He don't live in LA no more.
Shaq live in Atlanta.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
He ain't got a house in LA.
He might got some property in LA, but he predominantly lives in Atlanta.
No.
Yeah.
He just seems like he get jealous when when he feels like somebody's getting bigger than him. Yeah, I mean,
that's the world, man.
That is, bro. Yeah. You fucking 50 something too. Like, nigga, you not gonna be on top forever.
But the thing of it is, how many people are probably or legitimately bigger than Shaq financially? You know what I'm saying? Like, look at all the shit he got his hands in that has paid off, healthy. Come on, man.
He at least got a net worth of about $300 million, and that's a low estimate.
That's a very low estimate.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's low balling. I'm sure he has more than that, but hey.
So, I was thinking for the next podcast, we got to talk about these summer plans because we got big summer coming up.
Yeah.
We got some guests that we need to get on here.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna say your name, Pookie.
Sean, hey.
You know what I'm saying? I heard we need to get y'all on here and discuss some shit that
Big Brother DY.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm cool. Yeah, I'm cool. I've been sipping.
Okay.
I've been sipping.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. It's good though.
Yeah.
I like it.
Thank you. Thank you, man.
No, we got some big things coming up. But again, we also want y'all's feedback too. But like, we're gonna keep talking sports. We're gonna keep talking current events, everything going on in the world, you know, shit that deserves some attention. Even some shit that may not deserve attention, just some shit that we want to talk about.
Yeah. Shit gonna go through. We also thinking about doing a live show, you know.
Yeah.
Getting some guests on it. Maybe that's where we can actually get them to get to come out when if we do a live show and pull everybody up. Me personally, I want to do a Van Horn show where we have a Van Horn audience. You know what I'm saying?
We need to tell these true Van Horn
Yeah,
stories.
tell them
Untold stories.
Yes, man.
You know what I'm
when
saying?
Key was telling, when he was chopping it up, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, a lot of that I didn't know. I mean, I knew a little bit, bits and pieces, but he put the full story together, man. I like that, man. I know, you know what I'm saying, with Pookie, you know what I'm saying? I know he would like to talk about things that's happened in his life. He got a very interesting life, man.
He got a very good story, too.
My guy got a very interesting, you know what I'm saying, story, man. Shantae as well, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Rest in heaven to her daughter.
As do you and I.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we do.
Yeah. But y'all get to talk to us. Y'all get to see us. You know, we got we can tell our story whenever.
Right.
We want to get these other stories out here to you know, just so people can understand, like, damn, you know, like everybody's life got a story. And none should go over, you know what I'm saying, overheard and overlooked.
Exactly, yeah. Because you don't know how your story can help somebody else. You know what I mean? Or put together pieces that somebody probably needed to hear.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh shit, that's what happened. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, all of that.
Yeah, that's the thing I was gonna say. I like the fact that Shaq and the White family
talked. I saw something about that online. I didn't watch it though.
Yeah. No, Shaq got the White on his podcast, and they finally got to talk about their beef or whatever. I will say Shaq has said he never disliked the White, even though that's how it seemed. He always said that because he wanted the White to hear his criticism, and hopefully it would feel him to go out and do better.
But you know what? Everybody don't take criticism like that.
Well, when it sounds like you dogging me,
you
my
sound
nigga,
like you fucking hating.
Yeah,
nigga, that ain't criticism, nigga. That's fucking hating.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Like, bro, you went about it the wrong way. Totally wrong.
But I think Shaq, it was, from what I understand about the story, well, there was two things. It was one, the dunk contest. Like he was wearing wearing a cape, Superman. But the White said he was really like kind of paying homage to Shaq. You know what I mean? Shit like that.
Yeah.
And then just the fact of him being in Orlando.
Yeah.
Like him.
All that. Yeah. I feel like everybody else got that without even having to hear him say it. Like it was just a sign of respect. He was the next big man behind the most dominant big man.
Dominant big man. He didn't have that with T-Mac when T-Mac was there because he wasn't a big man.
Right.
You know what I mean? And T-Mac took over Orlando for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But then like, yeah, bro, like he just hated.
You didn't hear Penny.
He just
hating on T-Mac saying, "I don't want you wearing number one. I should be the only one." You know what I'm saying? Who wore number one in Orlando? Like, come on, man.
Yeah, you sure right.
Niggas making all that money, tripping over the littlest, dumbest shit.
Niggas is bored, I guess.
And on this show, we're about unity. We want to see us brothers come together and
you know
what I'm saying, and put a future together for our sons. So they ain't out here hating and bullshitting about nothing on each other.
Man, it ain't no way we can come together if people is too busy worried about what somebody else got or what somebody else did that they didn't do or can't do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not built to do everything. You know what I mean? You built to motherfucking do what God made you to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, but people be worried about the wrong stuff.
Yeah.
And let me go back real quick. Let me backtrack because it was something I wanted to say about the Shedeur thing. So, if you go through the comments of, you know, all of Shedeur posts and shit like that, somebody saying something about it, what he fall in the draft, blah, 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 blah. The main word that you hear is humble. Like, oh, this is gonna humble him. This is gonna humble him. Da 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 da. Do y'all know what the definition of humble means? It basically means bringing yourself lower, bringing your expectations and everything lower so somebody else can feel comfortable around you.
Yep.
It's low self-esteem. Also to humiliate. Yeah, I mean, I humbled so and so. You basically humiliated them to where you brought them down to where you feel like they on your level now. And that's some I just hate the word humble. I ain't gonna, you know what, hate is a strong word too. I just like the word humble because I feel like it's being used, especially against black people and in the black community, people that are, you know, they don't have to be humble because they are him. Like Bron should, I ain't gonna say, he should never have to lower his self so other people can feel comfortable. Yeah. Certain people, they're supposed to raise your level of you know, expectations within yourself. You know what I'm saying? And if I bring myself down to your expectations, nobody's growing. We all up underground. You know what I mean? Nobody's shooting through, and then nobody else is coming through behind them because everybody's trying to bring you right here. And that just goes back to what we saying about niggas is hating because niggas can't bring themselves to other people's level.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you hate that. You want somebody to be humble. And I hear that shit from a lot. Like when I'm reading the comments, that's all the white people saying, oh, humble, 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 da 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 da. But you know, that's another form of mental slavery for me. Is you want to bring me down so I can be with you. You want to control how I move. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like that.
Not letting me be who the fuck I want to be.
Not letting me be who I'm supposed to be. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. All of that shit. But that was all I wanted to say. I had to backtrack because I wanted to speak on that, man. I just see that word thrown around so much. You know what I'm saying? I would use words like respect, something like that, over humble. You know what I mean? And they slid that word in there, and now everybody thinks it's just like this most prestigious word to use when it's really a backfire on yourself.
They treating my nigga Shedeur like he Jamarcus Russell or some shit.
Man.
You know
look, they treated Jamarcus Russell better than that because he was #1 draft pick.
Right. Number one, and that nigga did not take his craft serious.
$90 million. Crazy.
Shedeur is definitely taking this way more serious than that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm
surprised that the Raiders didn't draft that nigga though. Because Geno Smith is only on a 1-year contract, if I'm not mistaken. You draft Shedeur, I mean, do that. Hey, it's the Raiders. I shouldn't be giving y'all punk ass niggas tips. But, you know what I'm saying? You let them sit behind Geno for a year.
Yep.
Be Geno's backup.
And then let them loose.
And let them loose. And you got Austin Gentry, Brock Bowers, and I think they drafted another wide receiver that was pretty good. So, I mean, they loading up. You know what I'm saying? They with Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll, old ass nigga, gonna take his shirt off in the locker room just to hang out with the fellas type shit. You know what I mean? But you know, he a locker room guy. Yeah. Going back to the locker room guy, he's a locker room guy. So yeah, man, they could have done some shit if they would have drafted Shedeur and Gentry. That's crazy. That would have been.
Would have been.
And Brock Bowers. Yeah, fuck them niggas though. That's what your dumb ass get.
Guess we'll never know.
Yeah, dumb ass niggas.
Yeah. That's all I got, man.
That's all you got, man?
That's all I got.
All right, man. I think that's all I got, too, brother. Let me check the notes. Yeah, I think that was it. Hold on, pause. Nah, we ain't. You know what? We're going to skip over that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
We just going to go on and let that one ride.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take one or none? You got any?
I ain't got none.
You ain't?
I didn't come up with none this week. It was just so much other shit going on. I didn't even think about it.
Shit. Let me see if I can think of some take one or nones real quick.
If you
draft edition.
Oh shit. That's what I was about to say.
You draft. Yeah. Hold on. Pause. Yeah. This is what we about to do. Draft edition. Take one or none.
You gotta go basketball on me though.
Word?
Yeah. You gotta go basketball.
All right, bet. Stephon Marbury or Steve Francis? Who you draft?
Now see, that's
There
a damn good comparison.
There they go.
That's a damn good comparison. And I'm glad you asked me
I
that.
used to rock with both of them niggas, man.
Two street ball type playing
ball ass
motherfuckers.
niggas.
Two 6'1" type ass niggas, but I'm going with Francis.
Okay.
I'm going with Francis.
Okay.
You know why?
Why?
Because that nigga will dunk hard as fuck. Like he a big nigga.
On your head.
Nigga. Yeah. I'm going Francis.
All right. Let's go. Stay with the guards. Baron Davis or Jamal Crawford?
Come on, man. You know I'm going with Crawford.
Are you?
Fuck yes.
Over B Diddy?
Over B. Nigga, I would pick Jamal Crawford over niggas some starting fives, nigga.
Word?
Hell yes.
Damn.
That nigga, man. That nigga.
I know
that nigga was always sick to me, man.
Nah,
I'm going Crawford. It ain't
you know who Jamal Crawford remind, like the newer version of Nick Van Exel.
Yeah.
But just right-handed. I know Nick was a lefty, but just the shiftiness and what he can do with the ball and just do whatever he wanted to with it. Yeah. Pull up, drive, whoop, whoop, whoop. Just, he was Nick the Quick. I mean, he knew ways.
Like niggas like Jamal and Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, they still can hoop. This nigga Mahmoud is like 50.
Right. Still in the big three and shit.
Yeah. And still making it look hella easy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like niggas like that, they and Rod Strickland.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Hold on. Something about to pop in. Hold on. Damn, hold on. I'm trying to think of one. I'm trying to think of a good comparison. I'm trying to think of a good one because I think of niggas like T-Mac. Like, shit, I can't really compare that nigga to nobody but like Kobe. But then, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what's a good comparison?
What that is?
And this is both before they got injured. T-Mac or Grant Hill.
That is a good one.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Who you going with? Cause they two are the same.
I gotta take a shot on that.
All right.
Like for real, like nigga, before the ankles started fucking up on Grant, nigga, oh man, that nigga was something to deal with, nigga.
Yeah.
I gotta take a shot.
Take a shot on that.
And I'm the one who picked it. Yeah, still. And it's funny because when you said McGrady, that made me just think the only person that popped in my head was Grant Hill.
All right, well, let's do this. I'm going to call out a player.
And I'm going to give you a versus against him.
Yeah, give me a versus. Tim Hardaway Sr.
Okay. Rod Strickland. Yeah. That's a good one, ain't it?
Yo, I got another one for you. But somebody got to decide. I'm probably going with Rod Strickland.
Me too.
Because Rod Strickland used to give Jordan problems.
Yeah, Rod didn't get his props like he should have.
He did.
Like
Rod used to give Jordan
He
problems.
should have been an all-star just as much as Tim Hardaway.
Yeah, facts. But I think it's the fact that he gave the face of the league, problems. Jordan's like, nah, fuck that nigga. Leave that nigga alone. That nigga's not about to get out here and embarrass me in front of all these people in the All-Star game.
Right.
Fuck you talking about?
Right.
Rod Strickland or Kenny Anderson?
Rod.
You still going Rod?
Yeah.
Oh, Kenny was nice.
Kenny was nice. He wasn't that nice. Like, I mean, I'm not saying like that. He wasn't as nice as Rod. Kenny was smooth, but yeah, Rod was different, man.
Larry Johnson.
You know, that was my boy. Larry Johnson, I would put him up. I gotta put him up against Chuck.
Really?
Yeah, because
I'm going Barkley with that one.
They both undersized power forwards.
I'm going Barkley with that one.
Yeah, I'm going Barkley too. Yeah. But that's the only guy I can like really 6'7" versus 5.
Yeah.
Both big bodies, but
Yeah,
one
yeah.
more. Like
One,
they
yeah.
was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like dunking and shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Throw this name out there as a dunker or as a kind of like nigga's really a crash out. A nigga's really a crash out, bro. Like he's really a crash out, but he was entertaining and exciting. Ricky Davis.
Ricky Davis, yes. Stromile Swift. You ain't never pulled up Stromile. I can't even say his name now.
Yeah.
His dunks.
No, I haven't.
Pull him up. Pull him up. Pull him up.
All right.
That nigga got some in-game fucking dunks, and you like, why I never see this shit? Like, I remembered it when I watched the clip because it popped up on my Instagram one day, and I was like, damn, that nigga was kind of crazy with it.
That nigga.
Yeah, like kind of like some Vince Carter type shit. Windmills in traffic.
Yeah.
Alley oops.
Yeah.
Like, damn. Yeah.
Brandon Roy.
My dog. Damn, I hate that shit happened to his career. All right, Derrick Rose.
That's who you matching him with?
Yeah.
I can kind of see it.
They played different, but their careers kind of ended up the same.
Yeah.
Two light-skinned niggas that got hurt early.
Who you taking in the draft? Derrick Rose or Russell Westbrook? Prime Russell Westbrook.
Fuck.
Prime Derrick Rose. Triple-double Russell Westbrook every year. Or in prime Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose used to... Yeah.
Now that poor shot. Poor fucking shot.
Okay. All right.
Because
we got one, ladies
because
and
as a
gentlemen.
GM,
we got one.
As a GM, you gonna kick yourself either way. It's a fucking hefty shot, bro.
Oh, is it? Shit. Yeah, my bad. Yeah.
Nah, you good. I'm fucking with you. But yeah, that damn, yeah.
All right, let's go. Okay. I think I know where you gonna go with it. I think I know what you're gonna say. Here, let's take a shot first. Dominique Wilkins or Vince Carter?
I'm Team Dominique to the end. I'm Team Dominique.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
That is surprising, ladies and gentlemen, because I thought he was gonna take Vince all
Dominique
day long.
was my favorite player for real before Jordan. Even though like Jordan was there, and then Jordan surpassed him. And I'll tell you what did it. That '88 slam dunk contest when Jordan won, but he really shouldn't.
But
have
he
won.
really didn't win.
But the shoes, them damn threes, was mesmerizing. Like, man, I just wish I.
Yeah, it was.
You know, but Dominique was my favorite player.
That.
Like I got Dominique's autograph.
Man, that's crazy.
At the first ever Kansas City Hoop Fest.
Oh, okay.
And nigga, like I remember it like it was yesterday. The nigga came down them steps, Tampaville. You remember in the middle?
Yeah.
They had them steps.
Yeah.
Nigga came down them steps. He was gonna be one of the judges of the dunk contest. Yeah. That nigga walked up, and so he did a couple dunks before the actual amateur dunk contest started. But he walked up to the rim and laughed. He's like, he told whoever was in charge, he's like, raise it up. Yeah. And this nigga just got on regular street clothes, some shorts. It's middle of the summer. Shorts, t-shirt. This nigga didn't stretch. He didn't warm up. That nigga just walked up to the rim and said, raise it up. They raised it up maybe a couple notches. Like I said, what got it for me was I got to see him do his 2 signature dunks in person.
Double pump, the double reverse.
He did the double pump reverse, and he did a motherfucking 2-handed windmill.
And the windmill.
And
the windmill.
He just walked up to the he just walked up to it like he did a power dribble and threw that bitch down.
I know you that drop step.
Yeah. Oh, nigga.
Yeah. I've seen highlights of him doing that.
And the nigga, you know, when I got his autograph, you know what I'm saying, he gave me a little wink.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
A little.
Because that nigga could tell, like, nigga, I'm looking at a motherfucking legend before I knew he was a legend.
Little Mean Joe Green wink and shit.
I'm Team Dominique for life.
All right.
For life.
All right. Here, let me go. Let me bring it forward. It sucks because I can't say, some people I can't even say, like, I can't say Curry. Because there ain't nobody like this nigga.
Except me.
All right, let me go. Let me go simple. Houston James Harden.
Okay.
Who would you compare him to?
That's damn. Who the fuck do you put in next to that?
Is he in his own bracket
He
too?
kind of is. Yeah, he kind of is. Like James Harden.
Because he kind of changed the game a little bit too, didn't he? With that double step back.
Yeah,
Everybody thought it was a travel at first.
it was.
Yeah.
Fuck. Damn. Yeah. Who? Yeah.
I don't know. I like even a '90s player. I can't even really think of a '90s player that had handles.
I can't put one there. I got one
Or
for you.
2000 player.
I got one.
Okay.
Golden State, Klay Thompson, or Reggie Miller.
I'm going Reggie. I'm going Reggie all day long.
Reggie.
I'm going Reggie all day long.
I feel you.
I like
That's-
Klay.
Yeah, it's hard for me to because they both doing the same thing.
They both doing the same thing, but but Reggie really had to me, Reggie really had to shoot and really had to get open. You know what I'm saying? Klay kind of cheated a little bit
He cheated
with Curry.
because Curry
You know what I'm
was his,
saying? Yeah.
yeah.
So niggas over here chasing Curry around, and then you just slide off in the corners.
Mhm.
Bang.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to be a sniper, but still, like, it's easy. You know what I mean? Reggie had to push niggas down. Nixon and Gordon, 2 threes in 2 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Crazy work type shit.
I got
it. Okay, I got one. I got one too after that.
Larry Bird or Luka.
Damn. Now, Bird got the titles, but Bird had a whole goddamn Hall of Fame fucking
He
team.
did.
Everybody on the goddamn starting 5 made a Hall of Fame.
And I'm gonna tell you how I feel about Bird after you say what you gotta say.
I'm gonna go with Bird. I mean, I'm gonna go with Bird because Bird was a bad motherfucker. Because Bird used to tell the coaches if a white person held it, he's like, "Why you got this white boy on?" Bird,
Right.
what you? Everybody know Larry Bird
was that
white.
nigga.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Larry Bird used to tell him, "Hey, I'm about to cook him because he white."
Yep.
It was disrespectful to Larry Bird if you put a white boy on defense
He
on
said,
him.
y'all better put some brothers on.
Yeah,
there." He said that shit.
said that shit.
Yeah.
I gotta go with Bird, man, because that's some gangsta ass shit, man. And you a white boy?
Even black
man,
dudes
yeah.
that had to guard Larry, they was like, I'm about to shut this white boy up, about to shut him down. At the end of the night, eating their words. Like, man, he embarrassed me.
Nigga,
He would tell me what he's about to do.
that part,
Yeah,
I was just about to say. Yeah.
He embarrassed me.
He'd tell you what he about to do, and he'd fucking do it. Yeah.
I honestly, bro, man, I hate saying this, but I'm gonna say it. I think so highly of Bird, man. I think he could have got it done without a team full of fucking Hall of Famers.
I feel like I ain't gonna lie. If he wasn't a Celtic, I'm curious if he would have been Reggie Miller.
Yeah, right, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, or like Steph Curry, like a nigga that you know this nigga bad,
Yeah,
but he ain't never won a ring.
yeah.
You know, or would he be Reggie Miller? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
On like,
That's what I'm saying. like Bird was that dude, man.
I mean, not Reggie Miller. I'm sorry, or like Curry. You know what I mean? To where you changing the game because you're so free to do what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it depends on the coaching too, all of that shit. Back then, them niggas wasn't shooting threes, but they let that nigga do whatever he wanted to do because he's fucking Larry Bird. But it wasn't.
And at the end of the day, he still didn't shoot that many threes.
And no, he didn't. He was mid range.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chris Webber.
Mm-hmm.
Now the power forwards really don't exist anymore.
Yeah, they don't.
But Chris Webber, who would you compare him to? Okay, hold on, pause. Now I'm gonna give you one. Chris Webber or Blake Griffin? Clippers Blake Griffin.
Fuck.
Sacramento Chris Webber
Yeah.
or the Clippers Blake Griffin?
If I gotta go with a more versatile player, I'm gonna go Chris. Chris could get it done in more ways than Blake could at that time.
Agreed. Highlight show wise, it would be Blake.
Yeah,
but nah, you right.
I'm trying to make Sports Center. It's Blake all day.
Yeah, it's Blake all day.
Yeah.
All right. Kareem
Okay, I was about to give you one.
or Giannis?
That's what I was about to throw Giannis out there. I was about to throw Giannis.
Okay, Kareem or Giannis?
I gotta go Kareem.
Why?
He's both of them are unstoppable in their own
Wait.
ways, but Kareem obviously has the points to prove it that he was the most.
He's got the rings, but
he got the rings and he had the scoring title.
Would you argue that back then Kareem was like an anomaly? Like he was like the only nigga that tall that was.
But
that
he wasn't
athletic.
the only nigga that tall, and he wasn't that athletic. Kareem's not that athletic.
Nigga got this guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He
tall.
He played against other centers that had to guard that
Oh,
shit.
Bill Walton.
I'm saying it was Walton, it was fucking Mark Eaton, it was fucking. He played against Patrick Ewing. He played
He
against.
played against Ewing.
Yeah,
Ewing that old.
yeah. Ewing came in with Jordan. He didn't play that much against him, but he played against Ralph Sampson.
Ralph Sampson, I give you that.
You know, like he
Yeah,
played
I give you
against
that. Yeah.
Robert Parrish.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't the only nigga out there at 7'1".
All right. Would you say, I got one. I got a Klay Thompson for you. Klay Thompson or Robert Horry?
Klay.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because we didn't get to see Robert like in a starting role. So we didn't really get to see what he could do if he had to play 48 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Was he always a six man?
Yeah.
Even with the Rockets?
Yeah. He was always like
he started with the Rockets.
was always that dependable nigga who can come in off the bench, get you some points. I see like a nigga like Robert Horry, I had to.
But he could have started.
He could have.
I think.
Yeah, I feel like he could have
he
started.
just chose not to.
Yeah, I feel like he a hard person to put a matchup with too. Because like I said, he didn't play he wasn't a starter. Yeah, it's hard to find somebody who plus the nigga was tall, but he didn't play inside, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
His game
He was versatile.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's a little versatile. Who's today's Kevin Johnson?
Today's Kevin Johnson.
Yeah. Do we even have a guard that would dunk on you?
That's what I'm trying to think. Like, fuck.
Guards don't, unless you Ja.
Right.
Ja the only guard that's dunking on him.
Yeah, there ain't too many out there
That's crazy.
who doing that Kevin Johnson type shit.
They sure not.
Cause everybody want to fucking shoot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to.
Everybody wants to work on their fucking fundamentals.
Man, like nobody wants to fucking.
Nigga, dunk the
shoot.
ball, nigga. Dunk the ball, little nigga.
Man,
Yeah. That's what he really said. That's what he really wanted to say.
in so many words. Yeah.
Or it ain't gotta be today's. What other player? It could be 2000, early 2000s.
I when you said Kevin Johnson, the first name that came to mind was D Wade. Honestly.
That was gonna be my next one.
Yeah.
That was gonna be my next
It
one.
was D Wade.
D Wade or John Morant?
D Wade.
Why?
D Wade's better. He's a better player.
He is.
Yeah, he's a better player.
You're right. He is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Pippen.
Oh boy.
Scottie Pippen.
Mm-hmm.
Who would you match up on him? Who would you throw out there to compare?
Today's Pippen? Today's Pippen? Or any
Yeah,
era?
any era.
Fuck. I kind of want to go, but I don't want to be like biased like that because of who the coach was. But I kind of want to go Marc Gasol. I mean, not. I mean Paul Gasol.
Paul Gasol. I knew what you meant. Yeah.
I kind of want to go Paul Gasol.
Lamar Odom though.
Or Lamar, like both of them for real.
Yeah.
Like Kobe had 2 Pippins for real.
For real, he did.
You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't have the Pippen, the fucking Rodman, and the 3 shitty centers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because you got to think, right? Kobe had Lamar and Gasol, and they had Bynum actually being a center. When Gasol should have been the center.
When Gasol should have been the center.
Yeah.
Yeah. To answer your question, you probably said it right. Lamar.
Mm-hmm.
Lamar most definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to take that one. KD. KD kind of one of them other ones, though. He one of them other ones that he kind of different.
You know what? Yeah, he different. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I have to put KD and like George Gervin up against each other.
That's a good one.
Yeah. George Gervin was really KD before KD.
Nah.
He's a little shorter because George Gervin's 6'7".
And they had a 3-point line.
Yeah, they didn't have a 3-point line.
Nah, you right. That's a very good one right there.
Yeah. For those who don't know, do your homework on the Iceman.
Iceman, the finger roll.
Yeah.
Finger roll. Yeah.
He was nice.
He was nice.
He was nice. Him and Alex English. They used to fill it up. David Thompson used to fill it up. Had that battle on the scoring title. Both them niggas scored like 60 and 70 trying to beat each other on the last day of the game. I mean, last game of the season.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's crazy.
Carmelo Anthony.
I just said his comparison, and without you even thinking, like a perfect comparison to Carmelo is Alex English, and they both played for Denver.
Alex English?
Yeah, look up Alex English stats.
Compared to Carmelo?
Oh yes. Look up that nigga stats. Man.
Alex English?
Ask your daddy or ask somebody older than us.
Okay.
They gonna say, dog, Alex English was nice. He was an all-star damn near every year. Him and like Bernard King.
Yeah.
Bernard King is actually like a Carmelo before Carmelo.
Yeah.
Them niggas was different, man. Them type of dudes in the 80s, they was hella different.
Hey, boy, hella different. Yeah, that was. I wondered how the game would be. Hey, this just in. This nigga Coop said he's at Pete's place.
Oh shit.
And Brian B. Shanon bitch ass ain't even there. I'm just reading the text.
Oh Lord. That nigga is out here looking for that man. Get this man a drink.
Oh my God.
Oh Lord.
Oh my gosh.
That's the funniest shit I heard all day.
Oh man, that was hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Now there was all some good comparisons. I like that.
Yeah, man.
That was dope.
Let's do NFL real quick.
All right.
I mean, just
all right.
Shoot a few out there. I mean, you know where I'm going.
Go ahead.
Michael Vick or Lamar Jackson?
Vick.
Over Jackson?
Over Jackson.
Okay.
Jackson's a winning ass loser.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I ain't no Lamar fan, honestly.
I like Lamar. I root for him because I know people root against him. Not you per se, but I know other cultures. I'll just say that.
I gotta root against him because
other cultures root against him. No, I root against him because he's not one of us.
Yeah,
but he's not like us.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. So,
but he's still us over there.
Yeah, he's still.
Those who know. Yeah.
If you know, you know. Yeah, he's still us over there.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, because we ran this by Coop last week, but we're going to, if you got a draft, you have a draft. Are you selecting Saquon Barkley or Barry Sanders? You ever drafted no line? And no line. Like the Giants didn't have no line.
Yeah.
Like the Lions didn't have no line.
Mm-hmm.
Are you drafting Saquon Barkley or Barry Sanders?
It's not a bad pick either way. It's not a bad
Now
pick.
you got to pick one.
Barry.
Okay. All right.
Barry. Yeah,
All right.
I'm going Barry. Fuck it.
Joe Montana or Tom Brady?
Give me old Smoking Joe.
Okay. All right. All right. Let's go. I be trying to put Deion Sanders up again. I be trying to put Prime up against somebody, but it's hard. Okay, you know what? Let's go. Rod Woodson or my boy that played for Denver, went to Georgia. Can't remember that nigga name. Boy that played for Denver, fucking asshole. He not an asshole, but he played on the field like an asshole. Fuck is that nigga name? You know what I'm talking about?
He played for Denver.
Yeah, Champ Bailey.
Oh, Champ Bailey.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, give me Rod Woodson.
My bad. Yeah. I remember.
Champ was hard though. Yeah, Champ was hard. But
Hey.
give me Rod.
I ain't gonna lie. This is the day. The day I respected Champ, because I couldn't stand that nigga.
Yeah.
I did not like Champ Bailey because he just used to dog us and shit.
Right.
You know, he a Bronco. He was a Bronco. This is when Champ came when them niggas changed their uniforms and shit.
Mm-hmm.
They was fancy and shit. We ain't changed our uniform. We still looking the same and shit. Looking, regular. Man, that nigga, it was him and Tony Gonzalez, Monday night game. I forgot who was it. I don't know if it was Ty Haley. It was a shitty coach. But they ran this punk ass play. And that nigga hit Tony Gonzalez and just threw that nigga to the ground. He looked over. This was when Mic'd Up first came out. And he looked over to the side. He said, "Don't you run that shit over here." He's like, "You know who I am. Don't you run that shit over here."
Right.
And I was like, "Oh shit."
Yeah.
This nigga for real. Like,
Right.
he just did that to Tony G and then just looked at the coach and just said that shit. I was like, okay, all right.
That's some dog ass shit right there.
Dog shit.
That's some dog ass shit
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
You gotta respect that.
Gotta respect that, man.
Yeah, that's some Lawrence Taylor shit right
Yeah.
there.
Tyler Lockett or Dante Hall?
Dante Hall.
Okay. That was easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was easy.
Excuse me.
You got one? You ain't got none?
Nah, fuck. We kind of said this shit last week.
John Elway or Jim Kelly? In the draft.
I'm going Jim Kelly. Fuck John Elway.
All right.
I would never vote for that nigga.
Yeah. Tony Romo or Jameis Winston?
Damn!
Fuck them niggas. Fuck the Cowboys.
You can't pick winners out of two losers.
Crazy work, ain't it?
Man.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
You go with the locker room guy, Jameis Winston.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Give me Jameis.
Fuck it. Nah, man, I'm done, bro. I'll think of some more next week when I got some time.
Yeah. I didn't put nothing together this
Gotta
week.
put some verses. This is just off top of the head.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Having fun with it.
Yeah, just having fun with it. All of that. Trying to get this nigga to drink. So. But
I'm poisoned today.
I know, right? Yeah.
I'm on cruise control
today. Yeah. Mixed drinks today.
Yeah.
No shots.
Which is good, though. It's good.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
Nah, it's been good, man. It's been a good episode. Remember, like, subscribe, keep tapping in with us.
Drink responsibly.
We are the hoodest podcast on the planet.
You know what I'm talking about?
Soon to be the #1 podcast on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm talking about?
Heard it here first from
Yeah.
from your boys,
Just the beginning.
Jeff J, LL Cool Bay.
Hey.
Ready, say yo.
Hey.
They ain't ready.
Yeah, that little light. You know what I mean? Yeah, give her his personal shots.
That's nice and smooth right there.
And if you would